Welcome to another edition of Creative Possibilities with CFB. And my goal here is to show you the vast possibilities that exist to promote your brand and products and your messaging. Today, I have with you one of my favorite suppliers who I have done many self promos with in the past, and some of you may have even received it, like this little goodie, which is the Wedge, which is a cell phone holder, screen cleaner, and probably sits on my desk every day of the year and gets good use on. So I'm going to welcome Kristian to the show today. Welcome, Kristian.
Hi there. Thank you, Linda.
And he is going to tell us about his product line and how we can use it and really promote your brand so that it makes an impact and stands out, because we get a limited amount of time to make a first impression, and this product line definitely allows you to make a good one. So welcome, Kristian. So I held up the Wedge and you held up your little Wedge, and this is probably one of my favorite pieces from your product line. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this product, how it's used, and
Yeah, so the wedge has been something that has been our number one seller for the last 12 years, but there's a reason why. The wedge is more than just what it looks like, a beanbag. It is a phone stand with a screen cleaner on the bottom, but also a stress ball. Nowadays, we know how we are after the crazy debacle in 2020. We're all a little stressed working from home when you have the kids running around. So, yes, the wedge, it is one of those, you get a full color decoration. So we don't limit your brand with just the one color. Everything we do is that full color dye sub. So we want to make sure you do have your brand always popping. And it's one of those pieces, as you probably know as well, is once you have one, you kind of carry it around with you everywhere, and you might have a couple, and then you might call on me because someone stole one of your samples that you might have.
yes. And again, like, it sits on my desk and I look at it probably at least 5 times a day because my cell phone's on there, and it's a great cell phone stand when, like, you put your phone on it and you need to watch a video or something that needs to stay stable. So I just love that piece, definitely. So some of the other items that I've done have been the wrist rest. This one was the mouse wrist rest, and this one was the keyboard wrist rest. So again, another product that sits in front of your audience, in front of their laptop where they're making decisions, and you get that full imprint space, and it's also full color sublimation, right?
Yes, and we actually match up to 3 PMS colors. So that's something that's very unique. If you got that one hard PMS color that no one can really hit, we can do that for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know that you guys are introducing a new material into your product line, and why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so happen chance of 2020, we all went through it. We wanted to make sure that everything that we brought back was in the US. So 80% of the products that we do offer are USA made. So by happen chance, we found this material called Feather Light, Lite. It is something that we like to say it's more of a buttery type of material. It's a very touchy material. You have to really just get in hands because you will understand, because it looks like a neoprene material until you actually grab it, and then everyone's like, can you make a pillowcase out of it? No, we're not doing that yet, at least. But what Featherlight is to us, it's the home to us because no one else has it, and it's something that you put your logo on it, you get a full color decoration front and back, and there's no limitations to it. So we want to make sure your brand is always kind of out there. It's more of a lifestyle brand for us, because we want to make sure your brand is shown no matter what you're doing every single day. We don't want it just to be a desk type thing, because we aren't always at our desk every single day. I mean, we are, but we don't want it just to be just strictly that, because we do have a Saturday, Sunday, which hopefully we are relaxing a little bit.
Right. Well, you're not making those pillowcases just yet. So why don't you tell us some of the products that can be made with that product, with the material?
Yeah, so one of the first ones we did launch was one of our laptop sleeves. So this is just our standard 13-inch laptop sleeve. We do have every single size you could think of, all the way up to a 17-inch, which is crazy big. I don't know who carries one around. It's just a monster of one. But what we do love about our Featherlight material is that it is all USA made. You do have that full color decoration, and we're not limiting to anything. So you could have one, two, three different panels. You could have three different artworks, and we're not going to, hey, charge you an arm and a leg. We understand it's your brand. We want to make sure you get the best bang for your buck. So we do have our laptop sleeves. We do quite a bit of these. Actually, this is the reason why this line actually expanded because people got these and were like, this is the softest, coolest thing ever. And it's very light. So we know shipping nowadays is not cheap. So we wanted something that was also very, just cost effective as well.
Awesome. So what are some of the other products that can be made with the material?
Yeah, so the first one I showed was one of our sunglass cases as well, because we know summer's around the corner. I know we had a little tease here in Chicago this week with 70-degree weather, but a potential snowfall on Monday. So there it is. So we do have a sunglass case, but what we're really interested in the summer, because it is around that corner, we all buy, our so-called can sleeves. We like to call them chugs.
Ah,
Why? Because it's a little bit more better that way. But what we like about it is you do have a full color dye sub all ends, but you also could imprint the bottom.
nice.
It's a quick turnaround time for us. It is at USA made, but the biggest thing that I truly love about it, it's also machine washable.
Great.
I don't know if you ever washed neoprene. When you wash neoprene, it's a little bit gross because it smells funny and it pricks. With this material, you could throw in the wash a million times you like because we all spill when we drink. It's kind of hard not to. But it will come out just the way you bought it. There won't fade the material because that ink that we do will also just kind of soak into this material. It's a lot softer to touch, but we have every size you could truly think of, from 12 ounce to 16 ounce to a good old slim can for all our seltzer drinkers out there. But we didn't stop there. This year we actually came out with, which you'll think is a little funny, is even wine glass.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Or- So why we did that though is because we also have your good old champagne. So you have a nice little celebration. You can have your brand always visible no matter what, and you can pair it together and you're good to go. But like me, I do love my coffee, so I do need my coffee sleeve as well.
Okay. So we got the beverage world covered, right? So, and
Yes.
think about all the places that your cans are going to make it: the beach, the barbecues, the sporting events, the tailgate parties, and that's extra exposure for your brand with those gorgeous full color graphics right on the product, and everyone's going to get to see it. Um,
That that is correct. I mean, we've seen a lot of when it comes to like your sporting, your barbecues, your golf events, your wineries. I mean, those kind of events we're seeing. Why not give the extra flavor, that little touch, and have your brand always out there?
Right, and it could be a nice souvenir too. So if you're doing those company barbecues and you want to leave them something to remember the event, it's a great product for them to use, as well as like the wine sleeves and the coffee sleeves for those non-alcoholic beverage drinkers. Like the coffee is a must-have for most people, and it's a great little piece to be different, stand out, and get your brand noticed. So love it.
Exactly. I mean, that's one thing is we're going to try to expand is make sure it's a lifestyle thing. We're not stopping there. So yes, we love our drinkware, but we didn't just stop there. We knew, hey, you need a lunch bag. We also have an on-and-go tote bag. We got double-sided, full color, but it does even have a zipper. So we are understanding, hey, let's get on the go. Let's have your brand with that full color decoration on the go. So we do have two different sizes as well. So got a little bigger one or a little smaller one as well.
Nice. And that expanding on the different items, you can actually do kitting, right? And make a really nice gift set for, again, employees or important clients, something that they're going to use. It's practical, and it's going to be carried around with their lunches each day, and you'll have different pieces that you can add on. So even if you don't give them the full kit at one time, it's something that you can, thinking of you type of gift at the end of the year, or happy new year, here's something, or looking forward to this vacation, and give them the can coolie sleeves or the chug sleeves, and just kind of expand on your brand in that reach. So love it.
Yeah, you're hitting the nail on the spot there. Kind of what we understand is when someone gets one of our chugs, they don't want to stop there. They're like, hey, this is so nice. I love the color. What else do you have with this material? So that's why we have, I think, it's a little over 20 products with more to come out with this because we want to make sure it's a collection of your brand that you're able to bring everyday use no matter where you're at. So it's something that's super fun. We're not going to stop there. There's always going to be something new. I mean, we just launched something new, I think, this week, guys, as well. So be on the lookout. Featherlight is going to take over the world, I like to say, just because it is a little softer. I mean, that pillowcase one, I'm like, hey, maybe one day. But we did even come out, which is a little bit more funnier to me when I initially thought, but it's been such a great hit because end of the day, these used to be a big thing, but nowadays they're coming back, which is our seatbelt cover.
Very nice.
We actually noticed this. So it's like we're still touching that lifestyle brand, the on the go type, because you just need it in your life.
Yes. And you know what? You mentioned that you need to see the material to really understand the quality of it. And so if anyone's ever interested in a product coming down and they want to test out the material, give us a call. We'd love to send you a sample and, let you see it for yourself. Is there anything else made in that material that you have with us today?
Yeah, we do have. I have a couple more things. So we have, we call it the tech trunk here. The tech trunk is something very unique for us because once again, on the go, you could put all your fun tech gadgets in there when it comes to your cords, cables, pens, pencils. But also we sell as a makeup bag, a toiletry bag.
Oh, wow.
Because once again, it is machine washable. But with the spring and summer right around the corner, we see this also large for golf events.
Okay.
Why that is though is because you have this three branding and the entire piece itself, but you could all put your golf balls and your tees, everything in here as well. And it does have this nice little strap. You could kind of hang it up on your golf bag as well, and you're on the go. So it's one of those things. We all have those sponsorships when it comes to golf events. So we do see this a lot. We're like, hey, we have like 8 sponsors. Doesn't matter. Throw it on here. They'll fit.
Nice. Nice.
And then the last one I have to showcase today is one of our pouches. So schools, makeup bags, on the go tech. You do have a nice pouch again, zipper, full color decoration on both ends. We do have two different sizes of this as well. But one thing is this is all custom. We don't have a standard pattern you have to use to throw a logo on. So hey, do what you want. We can take care of you.
Very cool. And that's the beauty of, having full color sublimation and having that blank canvas. You can customize it as you wish for the colors, but you can also do some custom sizes. And that's right up our wheelhouse. Our experience has been custom products, and we love working with companies, especially made in the USA products. It gives you the ability to have a quality product, stay homegrown, and support your local businesses. So thank you for taking the time to share with us the Featherlight brand and the different products. And if anyone wants to explore this line more with us, give me a call back. It's Linda Milano from CFB Promotional Products, and you can reach me at 856-513-6610. Until next time, get those creative juices flowing.